It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Indianapolis. It's the Pats and the reigning AFC champs, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to,
the winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
and we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done, and that's entirely true during the regular season. It's the defense, the special teams, running the football, but in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Out past the 30, second down coming up.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll keep it on the ground. Wall.
Whoa!
It still won't go down. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at second down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run. That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find a soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cut in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
In motion left is Hopkins. They'll run on first down. Wall stops short of the 25, and that second effort got him a couple extra. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds Hopkins complete. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC championship. It's a first down. In motion goes the tight end. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. To the sideline and incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not forcing it there. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete.
And the Patriots are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
This is caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. They're going to look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 39. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Back to throw again. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. Touchdown, Colts. A big play there. 43 yards.
And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. They'll come out throwing here on first down. The hookup on the right side to Hopkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Wall. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. These two teams all tied after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On first down, Harmon. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. He'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Now they'll change things around before the snap. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And the catch made by Hopkins. Still fighting for more. Still going. Inside the 10. And all the way in. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Catch is made. It's Harmon. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Now he'll try to run with this.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots.
It's not often.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Looking to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He'll look to throw.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Touchdown! A great play there. That's the first. One. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Now he's free at the 35.
And down to the 29-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will do it for this 1st half. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Colts offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 2.
Now back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
Now inside the 25.
And all the way down to the 17-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Well, they found him 8 times in that first half, and this is his first catch of quarter number 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get... And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Back to throw now on first down.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Had no command that time, man. They're putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll drop to throw. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. He'll look to throw.
Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route.
They go right back to him for 20 and a first. They'll look to throw again. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They'll set up a throw. He's got it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw again.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Harmon, and he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
That is caught.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Indianapolis. They run the counter. Harmon. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, it's Harmon. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Now a handoff up the middle. Harmon. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Up the middle they go. It's Harmon.
And he is going to have a Colts first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
This has been a tremendous drive to this point, and this is all you want, playing with a lead in the 4th quarter. If you can keep the ball on the ground, keep the sticks moving, you're going to be in good shape to finish this one off.
They'll run on 1st down. Harmon.
And he's got it to about the 40.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Harmon.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. They'll try the left side. Harmon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, it's Harmon. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And the catch made by Hopkins. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. Dancing to his left. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're going to look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd. And the pressure gets to him again. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a set. And a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. They'll run on 1st down. Harmon. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now a 2nd and 2. Now a first carry here for their running back. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The Colts are champions of the AFC as we sign off here and say goodnight, everybody. And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.